Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so today, it's a pretty simple premise. I'm gonna spin a wheel with numbers with 1 through 25 on them, and whatever it lands on, that is how many parts I can use for my craft. For example, if I roll one part, I get just a cockpit. That's all it is. I guess let's do our first spin, right? I mean, just please don't be 1, please don't be 1, please don't be 1. 12. Okay, so we get 12 parts for our first... That's not bad. Okay, so 12 parts for our first rocket. Honestly, that's a pretty decent number. I was worried I was going to get like 4. But, honestly, half of this build process is me recounting how many parts I have like 10 times. Because I'm so stupid, I can't even trust my own counting. But, we try to go to Gilly with this. There we go. This is our, our 12-part rocket. And just to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The twin bore is low-key kind of busted for this. And that's, yeah. I'm going to see how far can I get with this. It looks kind of ugly. But hey, you know what? Alright. The Ascent is quite typical for any KSP mission. You know, you just go to orbit. But if you didn't notice, the clouds are very flat. I was trying to install VR mods for KSP, and it broke my mod pack, so I kind of lost the true volumetric clouds mod. So for right now, my game is kind of ugly. Okay, we are in orbit. Nice. I tried to use better time warp to get an even counter, but it's just tweaking. This is just incorrect. What is this? This is why I hate better time warp. Okay, that's close-ish. So I end up just eyeballing my Eve window. Nothing crazy. We're only a cheeky 1,000 meters a second. Okay. And I'll fix it on the way. Nothing frivolous. This rocket also has quite a wobbly issue for some reason. Boom. Okay, hopefully we still have the Eve. We do. Sick. How much to slow down? Hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much. Oh, wow. That is a lot. Yeah, Jeb, yeah, you're not coming back home, buddy. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, what's up? My good old pal, Eve. Oof. I don't even need to explain what's happening here. I think you get the picture of what's going on. Hopefully. Close enough. Alright, 20 degrees off from Gilly, though. Like the whole wrong way. That's an encounter, though. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all. Screw it, I'll do it. 89 meters a second. A little more than I would have liked, but it's fine. I'm just here to get to Gilly. I don't really care that much if Jeb gets home. That's more of an afterthought. Look at this. It's Gilly. Wow, we're like violently spinning around it. That is painful to my eyes. That is gross. Alright, where we're going to land. Oh, actually, we're going to just slam into the ground over here. Well, slam is a loose term. We're at orbital velocity. We're going 25 meters a second. See what Jeb sees. Whoa. Whoa. Here we come. We're coming in hot. Oh no, we're gonna die, Jeb. Jeb, brace for impact. We don't have enough fuel. Oh no. And in proper Gilly fashion, it takes 10 years to descend to the surface because the gravity is just so low. And boom. We didn't land just yet. And we're landed. Not really. We're very slowly sliding, but it's fine. Wow, Jeb, look! We made it to Gilly! Whoa! With only 12 parts, which we probably didn't even need all 12 parts. But you know. This is ridiculous. I'm scared to walk because I know Jeb's gonna go flying into space if I take like 2 steps. Yeah, there he goes. That's... He's walking into the air. He's just walking away. What are you even supposed to do against this? Like, that was just defying physics and walking in the air. Well, there's not really air. Walking into the void. Oh, yeah. Cinematic. Boom. I didn't choose a flag, so it's just the KSP flag. Boom. All right. Well, Jeb, I'm not going to hold you. Okay, can you... You stop walking into the void? Please. Okay. Well, your rocket is very slowly falling over. How slow is it falling? Let's see. But you can kind of see it falling. You see it? It's like very, very slowly just... Alright, well, one puff and we're out of here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, not really. That was a little too weak. Yeah, okay. I'll get a Kerbin encounter. Cool. Let's do that then. Okay, so at this point, we have a very low amount of Delta V. So I try to get a decent Mun, like, gravity assist to try to help me slow me down. But honestly, we don't have a heat shield, and I don't know what we can really do here. That's pretty good. That's quite accurate. Yeah, I get a little more wiggle room, too. Alright, cool. I guess let's see how this works. I say for capture burn being only 200 meters a second, that's not bad at all. To be honest, that's not bad. Wait, I have a genius idea. I'll just send up a rescue craft with however many parts I get in the next launch, you know? Because, like, I don't want to spend 30 minutes deorbiting with no heat shield, so I might just send Val up in a rescue craft. We do a few more circularization burns around Kerbin to try to get a more neat orbit, so because we actually are going to send Valentina up in the next amount of part crafts, so to make it as easy as possible to pick up Jeb, this is going to be our orbit. And with that, we're out of fuel. All right. Okay, and our next number is 11, bro. Okay, so we have 11 parts this time, which is 3 less than last time. But this one's main focus is to reach orbit, meet up with Jeb, rescue him, and then just return to Kerbin safely. So we're not really going too far with this one. This thing is insanely powerful, though. After that just ear-destroying launch, we basically do a simple gravity turn, even though it's not really that efficient because the ship kept trying to flip over, but I did my best, okay? Look at this little thing. It's so cute. It's such a cute little, like, pod. It looks like an actual, like, real, like when you see in, like, real life, kind of. He's going clockwise. Oh, no. Okay. I didn't know he was going the complete wrong direction around Kerbin. That is... Oh, that's a pain. That is so annoying. Yeah, so now we have to launch a rocket on opposite day, which is, kind of weird. But you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We're on the whole... It feels so weird going this way. Like, it just feels... It feels wrong. Like being left-handed. It just feels wrong. It's so much more expensive to burn out now. What the... It's wicked. 700 just for that? After a minute or two of playing with maneuvers, we actually get a pretty close encounter, like, almost instantly. It's only, like, 10-ish... I think it's 10 kilometers of separation, so my plan is to burn as close as I can, like, that way, match my speed, and then just burn towards the target. It's more brute force than I would have liked, but, you know, I have extra fuel, so I don't really care. Now, just gotta burn straight towards him. Just straight shot. Boom. That was a lot of fuel I just used to get closer to him. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, you can very easily see it. Yeah, there's Kerbin too. Alright, Jeb, let's go. Let's go, get you home. Valentina, my goat. Jeb is heavy. He lost like 30 meters a second when Jeb got in. What a fat little freak. Better be enough fuel. Oh, wow, we barely touched the atmosphere. That is really scary. But since we entered the atmosphere at a very high altitude, it takes a few re-entries to actually slow down enough to re-enter. So we're basically just coasting around at night. Also, like every single time. It's kind of weird, but whatever. But overall, it's pretty chill descent. We're just barely hopping back into space now. It's super close to the surface. Like, look at that. It's insane. Oh, alright. Well, bye, Kerbin. There we go. Hey, it's daytime, too. Perfect. A very slow entry. Wow. Like, just skimming the atmosphere. There we go. Alright, we're going down now. Yeah, we're coming in. Eventually. Any day now, you know? Like, any millennia will come down. Surely. For some reason, there's really loud thuds. Like, these aren't edited. It's just from the game. I don't know what it is. No, it's like halfway across the globe. KSC. We're heading towards the KSC. Oh yeah. Look at this. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. It would look more beautiful if I had true volumetric clouds back, but I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get that back. All right. Oh yeah, right off the coast. That was actually a really good. Yeah, ignore my yapping during that, but like I genuinely don't know what the thuds were. I think maybe it's like a visual or sound effect mod bugging or something. Oh yeah. Perfect. We got Jeb back too. Okay. Hopefully we don't roll 11 or 12, and if we do, I'm re-rolling. While we're waiting, let's do our third roll. Let's see what we get. What number? Yeah, that's too... I'm gonna roll again. That's too close to 13 and 12. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. 10? 10? No, we're re-rolling. Give me something like extreme. Yes! Yes! Like that! Like that! That is finally something interesting. Okay, 4. You know, I thought I'd be a little more creative or ambitious when it came to 4 parts, but as you'll see for yourself, I pretty much all I do is slap on 2 fuel tanks with a twin bore and call it a day. Don't really know what I can do with this. I'm gonna try my best. Beautiful day, beautiful sunrise, Space Center. This is our little crib. This giant rocket to launch, I guess. We basically just slapped Jeb on a glorified ICBM. But anyway, we decide to shoot for the moon, you know? I mean, what else can we really do with a rocket like this? So we get our money counter, all that good stuff, you know. And as you can probably tell, it doesn't go well. We've been in so many places today. Gilly, and that's it. Or we're at the Mun too. Oh, wow, hey, we're here. We do not have enough to slow down. Ain't that fun? Hey, we're already pointing retrograde. That's pretty good. It's so powerful, it's shaking my whole screen. Hey, well, we're coming in. As much as I don't want to crash into the Mun, we're coming in pretty hot. Wonder if I could land it with the pack. We're gonna land right in that crater. All right, Jeb, let's do this. Let's get out of here. That's a crater inside of a crater. That's kind of cool. Craterception. Kind of freaky. We shouldn't actually be able to land with our EVA pack, though. This thing is busted or something. Oh, I just killed Jeb. I got distracted. Oh, 2 parts. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Long story short, I pick the biggest booster, slap it on a cockpit, and call it a day. That's it. All right, this is our rocket. Let's go. You know, I'm doing this one in first person. Let's do it. This is how we become an intergalactic species. Yeah. See, let me do it. We're turning into an ICBM. Yeah, so this engine is so loud that I can't even isolate my voice properly in the background. Like, it is bad. But, yeah, we just full send it through the atmosphere, like, ridiculously fast. Whoa. Okay, can it stop shaking? I'm trying to fly this thing. It's just shaking violently. I'm trying to see what's going on. Oh, we're out of fuel. What's our map look like? Oh, we're just straight up leaving. Where are we going? Where's Eve? That's funny. Yeah, well, just stranding Jeb in deep space again. Let's see what's actually in here, though. This is like a nice little... Oh, it's a top window. This is a nifty little cockpit, though. I can't lie. Like, this is actually a really cozy little cockpit. Like, if I was crammed into here, I would not be that mad. Like, I have a nice little window on the top, like a little moonroof. I got my seat. I got some, presumably, snacks, like some Takis. I got Kerbin right there. Not for long, though. There it goes. We're escaping Kerbin. It's not bad. That's pretty much it, though. I think I'll do one more. If I get a big number, I might make a plane. $17. We get a lot of... We didn't get a single 20, by the way. Okay, so this is me attempting to make an SSTO. I haven't made an aircraft in a while. I'm not very good at making planes in this game, so this thing is bogus. But anyway, yeah, we have 17 parts to make an SSTO. It's interesting. It turns out interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, this is the first plane I've made in a very long time. This might not even take off. Wait, it needs an intake.
No, it's just using oxidizer.
Yeah, I didn't add a. Okay, that's what I'm gonna add that instead. I'm gonna add a air intake instead of the the stupid nuclear reactor. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this thing is low key. It sucks. I'm not good at making planes, so I tried to get to orbit with it, and I realized that it just can't. And then I decided to just coast for a little bit, you know, flying around, la la la. And then I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm taking this thing straight to the ocean, nosedive, you know, type stuff, you know. I see the ocean. Okay, we need to go. Whoa! Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. Good luck, Bill. Boom! What just happened? Pull the chute, Valentina. Pull your chute. Bill already dead. Oh, yeah, he just died. Dang, I can't believe he crashed. That's so sad. But yeah, that's gonna be all we're gonna do today. So, thanks for watching and all that stuff. You're goated. And stay goated, you know? Have a good day. Have a good night, whatever time it is for you.